Welcome back, people. We're here yet again for another return to RTR Draft. After concluding the cube draft, it was quite good fun to do. Just like new cards, all new excitement. It was a good fun to be had for sure. Right, first pack we see Miss Mortis, which is the obvious pick. Both has like a Rexmani Guild Mage, Shuas Shambler. There's Augustry, probably like the best remove in the format. Kills pretty much all creatures can actually come up with. Launch Party is fine as well, but does require us to sacrifice another creature. So it's mainly better for Golgari decks. Drudge Beetle is a good target, for example, because you can get it back with Scavenge, or Sewage Shambler even better. So if Miss Wolves heals, be a toss between a Guild Mage or Augustry. So we should expect, what's his name, Kuhn Popska to be... Oh no, that's not me. Here I am. So you should expect Rabbi Kiwi to be Rakdos. So we're gonna take Missing Mortis here. Right. So having red, I mean, if we want to go for overload, we should be quite heavy in red. So it leaves us with Izzet or Golgari decks. Oh sorry, Izzet or Rakdos deck. So the steady cast, it's a very sweet card. I underestimated it initially, but it allows you to attack with, say, a 2-2. If your opponent blocks like a 3-3, you can use the Izzet cast to deal the final damage to his opponent if he decides to block. And therefore your little weedy creatures actually become a lot better. So this deck, or this pack, there's the Corehouse Chainwalker or the Frostbone Weird. Depending if I want to go Rakdos, Izzet, or want to keep options open. I'm gonna get the Chainwalker just because I don't want to play Missing Waters. I do want to have red of my main color to cast Overload, so therefore Cross Chainwalker is the safest option to get net roots. Right, here we only got the Tenement Crasher in our respective colors, and I quite like the Tenement Crasher. I mean, pretty like the good use in quite a few games I've played in the past. So we keep on red, and that's the pick I'm going to make here. Okay, so here we've got Goblin Rally. I never actually played with it, but whenever I played against it, 4-1-1s on the field doesn't sound as bad, but it can be quite annoying, especially if like on the back foot. However, we also got a Recto Shred Freak. I do not expect many Rakdos cards to return, but this is the best card in our colors, so I mean to take it. I got Fencing Ace, which doesn't do much in this format unless you've got ways to pick it up with auras, enchantments, that kind of stuff. But there are not that many, so Fencing Ace is not that good. Fourth Wheeler is an excellent card. Kills tokens outright, buys you time, and with 4 toughness, it's an excellent blocker against most of the stuff your opponent can throw against you. In this set is a toss-up between the Void Wheeler or the Battle Horn, and I think I kind of picked the Void Wheeler and slightly hint towards Izzet deck. Just because Battle Horn we can grab one of these later, they're not very high on the picking order for most people. Whereas Void Wheeler is excellent and gives us like a leanway into Izzet deck, which we're kind of going to need. So here we look at a spawn of Rexmani, like a 6/4 is quite something to contend with, or a Tower Drake. We don't play wise, so we can't actually pump it up. Or we could potentially go for Izzet Keyrune. I got some fixing, even though this is the weakest Keyrune in the entire set, I believe. So Keyrune, Drake or Spawn, and I think I prefer the Spawn, it's just a better card. Right. Okay, here we've got Frostbone Weird, that's the only card I would ever consider playing. Maybe Electrickery, but the Weird is just better, way better. Okay, some Artifact Hate, which we don't need against most decks. Spirit Skywatch, I'm not a big fan of it, but it is the best creature in our color. Okay, so I don't. The Augustry, too many Guild Gates are gonna be gone, so there's gonna be any Rectos cards in this deck. We had like Launch Party. Okay, Launch Party came back, surprisingly. Right, so I'm gonna make a decision now to not to play Rectos, because that's very taken up by our nice neighbor. So, couple brutes, Cosmic Career. I think I prefer the couple brutes here. Let's see. Yes, I think Cold Brew is our pick here. Okay, so we're gonna play Is It deck. That's just been decided. So we're gonna have Paralytic Grasp or a Guild Gate, and I think the Grasp is the better card. I mean, it's not as effective as Arrest, and it's not strictly removal, but in terms of like most nasty creatures coming our way. Okay, this is absolute tosh. So we'll just take Chronic Flooding. Okay, well, Election Injunction or Goblin Rally. I think I prefer the Injunction, given a choice. Okay, so we've got quite like a low curve. There it is, Better Horn. Yeah, so quite like a low curve I quite like. This just all for creature and a nice land. Fair enough. Okay, so far looking pretty good. I mean, it's got a few creatures I would like to get rid of, like the Cobble Brute is not that exciting. Okay, what we've got here, we've got a Aggressor. X-Men card is a sweet card. If those were our colors, Explosive Impact is quite sweet too. Let's see if Experimenters doesn't really do much for us. We've got 1, 2. Two cards would actually play potentially. But again, there's nothing else actually stands out, so I'm just going to take it. Drag Wrangler is a sweet card. The Gravel 2. Wow, things are rapidly drying up for us, which is discerning. Right, so we've got like a Tear and another Paralyzing Grasp my colors. Gonna Strick, so we can force opponent to attack and do stuff. It's not that exciting at all. Neither is Paralyzing Grasp, but given like lack of other choice, that's what we're going to take then. So top Paralyzing Grasp, I never actually play with two of them in one deck. I don't think it's that exciting or good, but oh well. So we're going to run like our other creatures to do the job for us then. Crafted Guardian is excellent if we would be in Celestia. But we got a Frostbite away it, which is excellent. Teleportal is good too. Do you want Teleportal? So we can basically make all creatures unblockable and just get in there for tons of damage. So I might actually Teleport, basically go for like a Epic Experiment kind of deck. You know what, let's take the Teleportal and just go for like a crazy Epic Experiment deck. I mean, I'm feeling experimental today. Ho ho ho. Right, so what we got here then? No more Chronic Flooding, August Spree, or Guild Gates. August Spree is not an option obviously. Well, a good splash for it I suppose. Yeah, there's nothing that exciting. I'm just gonna splash black and take the August Spree. I think that makes sense. Right, so next Sky Watch, don't like too many of those. Color Flux is good. Get some nice counter stuff in there. Okay, so slowly but surely like shaping up. So we got like a key rune to fix colors for August Spree and the Shred Freak, should we need to. Also got like a Skullwind for Epic Experiment. I think I just prefer the key rune here. It's like a little bit of mana fixing. Right, so what do you do? Except of 5 cards, simply the same name. Hand. It's not that exciting, is it? I mean, Limited is pretty shit, to be honest. Right, so here we got either Inspiration or Electromancer, which helps us with the experiments. Now, just Inspiration is probably the better card then. Here we've got just each colors. Not that exciting, is it? The spell, possibly downsize. Yeah, I think just take the spell just for a sideboard against whatever shenanigans my opponent might use against me. Let's see, we got some counter magic already, so I don't need to cancel. So aggressor is probably the best pick after that, I suppose. Yeah, I'll take the camera trick. Why not? Okay, this deck is turning into like something quite rubbish. I kind of lost focus there. Right, so we got like a spawn, Brixmani, Doorkeeper. Don't have that many defenders, and doesn't really do that much, I think. Someone play a spawn then? Probably not. I don't want to splash too much black. So we've got like extremely low curve. That's one thing that's for sure. Short 6 more chronic flooding. I mean, with like enough chronic flooding and the get all your stuff off graveyard, like mill your opponents, that could be a viable deck. But well, let's keep an eye out. Since we're going for like kind of like a crazy weird deck, it might not be completely incomprehensible to play something like that, or cancel as well. So let's keep an eye out. Yeah, so this is more like an experimental kind of deck. I don't really expect to win anything, but I've said it before, and things then turn out to be quite good. So let's not talk us down quite yet. I'll top of the guilds. How nice. Right, let's get some nice mythic in. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Oh, it is shiny. That's something I can say for that. Well, Chemister is a mine. Hells yes. This is nice too, though. But Chemister just does so much more. Draw cards and remove stuff. The rest is excellent. Yeah, not the same. The Chemister is what we take. Oh wow, that's a giant. That's weak. Also like to play like a deck with him in. That'd be nice. Ooh, there's actually nothing here for us. Oh, Void Wheeler. That's good. Yeah, let's go to Void Wheeler. Right, let's wrap this up then. Chronic Flooding. Well, we got 3 of them, so this now becomes a 5 strategy, but we need this. I mean, this will come back. Just like this one instance, which cleans our graveyard and mills our opponents. So before we're just gonna go for Pursuit of Flight. That's quite a good deck to play around with. Okay, let's remove some stuff I preferably don't want to play with. Let's see, comes a Strick. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with Epic Experiments. I mean, I preferably would like to play with it just to mess things up. Syncopate, perfect. What else do we have? Better Horn, no. Essence Backlash, I quite like that too. But Syncopate is a better counter spell to be playing with. I mean, even though like all these counterspell makes Epic Experiments not really worthwhile playing. We got Inaction Junction. Okay, wait, let's look this through. Sky Predator, it's better than the Skywatch, that's for sure. Got a like Shred Freak, Dino Charge. Got some pretty sweet action here. But I think I prefer the Predator over the Skywatch. Yeah, downsize I suppose. We only have got one, but don't really want it to be used against me. Yeah, so we got like Inaction Junction, Missing Mortars, that's 2. August Piece 3. Inspiration is 4. Yeah, it's not too many, that's not enough spells to make Epic Experiment worthwhile. Because the rest just cancel or downsize stuff, so that doesn't really work well. I mean, teleport is one to keep in mind. Right, I think explosive impact here, or actual monster. Let's see, teleport, can we get back in? So Electromonster, we do have quite a few spells up our sleeve to play around with. Is there an explosive impact? I quite like explosive impact, to be honest, because now we've got two pieces of removal and 2 counters. So let's see, so if we're playing at the moment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go with the Goblin Electromonster. See, we do not need a second teleportal. We only got 1. So I think Seed of Secrets is the next best thing. We do need creatures, so let's get that one in. Right, what do you do? So it was to target land. Doesn't really do much, but we do need more creatures. We got 11. We got Copperroot Battlehorn. I mean, they work quite well with Pursuit of Flight, I suppose. There's no need to take anything else. Just gonna steal the X-Wing Guardian of someone. See, don't want to get hit by Mind Rods. Yeah, we turn to Hate Draft territory. That's actually flying us. Unless someone else uses stuff against me. As Backlash, perfect. Crosstown Career, not gonna play with you. Okay, I think this might actually be our final deck we're gonna play with. Syncpake, Origin, Walker Mortis, Pursuit of Flight, Frostburn, Electromancer. Yes, yes, yes. Sea of Secrets, Predator Cross twice, Inspiration. Void Wielders, Predators. I kind of feel we should have more creatures in terms of Battlehorn, Copper Brutes. I think I don't want to play with those guys. No. So yeah, I kind of want these guys in. But is there anything I can cut? Or want to cut, for that matter. I kind of like to have Orc Spree in with the Key Rune. I think that works quite well. See, don't want to play 2 Paralysis and Grasps. I think that's a bit too much. So instead, Battlehorn or Copper Brute. I think Copper Brute's just cheaper and can do more damage, especially with the Pursuit of Flight in hand. So yes, this is going to be the deck I'll be playing with. See, only getting 1 black source because you have the Key Rune as this your source, and see 8 red. That seems alright. Yep, this is how we're going to play with. I'll see you guys first match. Thanks for watching.